It is a challenge that would leave most of us hungry, and it's even one that is tougher when you're around food all day. Ron Shaich, or Sach, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Shaich.
Shaich. He's the CEO of Panera Bread, and he announced this week that he's going to join the SNAP Challenge, which encourages people to try to live like the average American on food stamps. Shaich blogged about his experience on LinkedIn, saying that reality hit him when he went grocery shopping for the first time. He wrote, quote, "This isn't going to be easy. In fact, it's going to be incredibly hard. I haven't even felt the first pangs of hunger, and I'm already gaining a whole new perspective into challenges that so many people in this country face in dealing with food insecurity. From the embarrassment of having to leave items at the register, to the diligence and ongoing calculation required to constantly prioritize and rank every purchase and potential purchase, big and small." Shaich owns $3 million as a CEO of Panera Bread and is joining 26 U.S. congressmen in taking the SNAP Challenge as part of Hunger Action Month. With 49 million Americans on food stamps and 20% of Americans saying they don't have enough funds to feed their families, spreading awareness on hunger in America is a great thing. What is your take on this?
I mean, I like it. You know, last year we did a really big special here. We had a few members of Entourage.
Didn't you try to do something like this?
Yeah, for like a day. Apparently Blue Ribbon Sushi just canceled me out right away. So I lost. But Alicia did a great job. Other people in the office did a great job. I think that reminding people of poverty is important. We started a war on poverty in '63 largely because we were able to expose people to those babies who were hungry, who were crying, who were struggling. The only critique I have of it is that it kind of reduces what food insecurity is and poverty is to simply not having quite enough or having to eat smaller portions or not having exactly what you want. I mean, the things he described. But food insecurity creates a whole other range of health challenges, a whole other range of structural family challenges that we can't quite get at, but I think it's a good start.
Is it also saying something that you tried it for a day and couldn't do it?
Yeah, it says everything. I mean, I grew up poor though, so I tried it for a long time. I didn't like it. So, but you know, now I haven't lost track of that issue of poverty and food insecurity in particular. And I think that's what people miss. It's not just that you can't afford food. It's not just that you don't have enough money to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. It's that there is no store. You have to go 4 or 5 miles to get them.
It's not trying to figure out how to make $4 stretch at Whole Foods.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And that's where I think the other piece of this comes in. Food insecurity is also connected. A sub area of food insecurity is food deserts. You know, and you go to Detroit, 5 miles for fresh fruit and vegetables. You go to North Philly, sometimes 3 to 4 miles to get access to a fresh fruit and vegetable. And right next door to you is the store that has beer and blunts and pork rinds. And so you end up eating stuff that's not healthy for you, partly because you can't afford to get 5 miles to pick up food because you have kids and a family and you just work 13 hours to get the $3 to be able to buy the pork rinds. So it creates a whole other set of challenges, but I'm glad we're putting a spotlight on poverty. The next thing we need to do is put a spotlight on unemployment extension. We need to put a spotlight on increasing the amount of money people have on access cards. We need to create community gardens. We need to create sustainable possibilities for people so that they can defeat food, so we can defeat food insecurity.